Ocean English. Today's lesson is lesson 4 in a series about phrasal verbs. All these phrasal verbs begin with the letter D. So let's get started with the first one. Dress up. So to dress up is to wear something nice, something special, your best clothes for a special occasion. So we dress up for a wedding, for example. You want to look nice for a wedding. And if we look at the 3 examples, the first one, it's a very posh means expensive, it's a very posh restaurant, so we need to dress up. So we need to wear nice clothes because it's an expensive restaurant. And the second example, if we go to a nightclub, we will have to dress up. So a lot of nightclubs you have to wear a shirt, trousers, nice clothes to get in. And the third example, I won't be dressed up at the party, I will be coming straight from work. So I'll be wearing my work clothes, I won't have time to change and wear something nice. And the second phrasal verb for today is drift apart. So to drift apart from someone or something is over a long period of time, to slowly have less connection or contact with them. It's the same as the phrase grow apart. And so it's over a long period of time you lose your contact with someone. And if we look at the 3 examples, she was in love with a man, but they drifted apart. Now she is single, so slowly over time they became less close. And the second example, the boats will drift apart if we don't tie them together. So this is a very literal sense of drifting apart in the water. The water is slowly moving the boats apart from each other. And in the third example, my friends drifted apart when we all left school. So this is when slowly after time, when you leave school, you're not so close with your friends anymore. So you've drifted apart. The third phrasal verb is a nice one, drift off. Drift off is to fall asleep. So it's the moment when you're just beginning to fall asleep. You're drifting off. But we use it in a way like having a nap or a short sleep. And if we look at the 3 examples, my child drifts off very quickly at night. We don't have any problems putting her to bed. So this means she goes to sleep easily. And the second example, after a hard day working in the office, I drift off in just a few seconds. So I have no problem going to sleep when I'm working and I'm tired. And the third example, what time did you drift off last night? So it means what time did you go to sleep? And the last phrasal verb for today is to drive at something, and this is to suggest something, to insinuate something. So when you're driving at something, it's like you're trying to give someone an idea about something. So if we look at the 3 examples, first one, what are you driving at? I don't understand what you mean. So this is a common way for us to say to someone, what are you trying to suggest? It's not clear for me. And the second example, he suggested Greece for our holiday. He was driving at having a beach holiday. So his intention was a beach holiday, that's why he said Greece. And the third example, I don't think I will drive at a lot of changes to the plan, just 1 or 2. So I'm not going to suggest many changes. So that's it for today's phrasal verbs. Now we're going to go to the Van Gogh Cafe, and I'll show you in a real life type situation how you can learn to use these phrasal verbs in your world and learn to be able to use them when you really need them. Welcome back to my copy of the Van Gogh Cafe in France. Now I'll show you how to use all these phrasal verbs to create phrases, examples of these phrases, and practice using them. So let's get started. The first phrasal verb is to dress up. So this is to wear your nicest clothes. So for example, I could say the woman in red, she's wearing her best dress. She's dressing up to go to a party. Or another example, I could say this is not an expensive restaurant, it's just a normal cafe. You don't need to dress up to come here. You don't need to wear your nicest clothes. The second phrasal verb is drift apart. So I could say, for example, the 2 women here, they're talking about one of their friends is getting divorced. She drifted apart from her husband and now they're separated. Over a period of time, they became not so close. Or I could say, if you spend all your time in a bar drinking cocktails like here and not at home spending nice time with your partner, then you'll drift apart from them. So you won't be giving them the amount of time they need and you won't be as close. The next one is drift off. So this is going to sleep. I could say it's very easy to sit here in the evening, relax under the stars and just slowly drift off in your chair. So it's easy to just relax and go to sleep. Or I could say the waiter, when he's on his break for 15 minutes, he tries to drift off just for a few minutes out the back of the cafe. He has a quick sleep. And the last phrasal verb for today is drive at. So I could say the waiter asked me if I'm happy with the way he served me. I think he's driving at a big tip. So I think he asked me if I was happy about what he's done because he wants a big tip from me. That's his idea, his suggestion. Or maybe the waiter suggests a big cocktail for me to drink. He's driving at everybody getting drunk tonight. That's his idea, his suggestion. So that's all the phrasal verbs for today. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and now see if you can find time to go outside, go for a walk, look around your world, find ways to use these phrases, practice them in your world, and they can become part of your vocabulary when you speak English. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Here we are, just another typical English summer day. Just before I go, it's just me doing everything here at Blue Ocean English. So if you like what I'm doing and you want to see more, please don't forget to leave a comment. Maybe you have an idea for a video or a nice background picture that you'd like to see, or share this video with a friend. The best way for you to say thank you is to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and check out my merchandise, all the nice things you can buy, t-shirts, hats. You can also check out our great books on Amazon. There's 3 phrasal verb books, An Ocean of English Phrasal Verbs, each book with 200 examples, a lovely picture, and 3 clear examples of how we use each phrase. And then 3 books for idioms. They're called An Ocean of English Idioms. Also 3 books with 600 idioms, 200 in each book, all with a picture and 3 clear examples of how we use each idiom. Thank you very much for watching, and wherever you are, try to feel English today.